It is no accident when you see a particular product featured in a movie. Companies have discovered that a box office hit can mean a smashing success for the bottom line. The Flintstones ate at Rockdonald's. Forrest Gump drinks Dr. Pepper. And in The Firm, Gene Hackman offered Tom Cruise a drink.
Grab a red stripe out of the fridge.
In most cases, these are not artistic choices, but rather commercial agreements. It's called product placement, and for just about anything from clothes like Richard Gere's Armani wardrobe in American Gigolo to cars like the Ford Explorers featured in Jurassic Park, corporate America and their agents fight and pay to get their products a starring role in the movies. The practice of product placement itself has been featured in the movies.
Contractor, no. I will not bow to any sponsor.
Spoofed in the mega-hit Wayne's World and more recently in the comedy And God Spoke.
Moses cannot come down off the plateau carrying a six-pack of Coke.
But for these highly image-conscious companies, they often work as hard to keep their products out of films as they do to get them in. In Natural Born Killers, for example, Coca-Cola found that things did not go better with Coke. They were upset with the way director Oliver Stone intercut their beloved polar bear ad with bloody and violent scenes. Still, Orkin was so bugged by the way that their Orkin exterminator was portrayed in Pacific Heights that they sued 20th Century Fox. Black & Decker sued when their drill was cut out of Die Hard 2. And the makers of Geritol, which had no clue it was even to be cast in the movie Quiz Show, were not happy about the way that their product was presented. Nevertheless, product placement works for most. It can dramatically boost a product's sales, and it helps to offset the cost of making movies. This whole phenomenon of product placement has become a multi-million-dollar industry in just the last few years. And Dr. Audrey Guskey, marketing professor at Duquesne, how did it start?
Well, it's an interesting story because M&M's was offered a part in an obscure, what they thought obscure movie in 1977, turned it down. What ended up happening is Hershey took it with Reese's Pieces, and the rest is really history because E.T., as he gobbled up the pieces of Reese's Pieces, Hershey gobbled up all the profits as well. Sales increased by 85%, and they really couldn't keep enough products on the shelves. It seems people wanted to eat it while they were watching the movies, and people were
because it was the cool thing to do at the time.
Exactly. And that image has really carried on throughout the years for Reese's Pieces as well.
Why does this work?
It works because when you think about it, when you're watching a movie, the viewers are thinking of these people in the movies, these actors, as real people. So they don't see them as acting, they see them as real situations. And when they're using products in these different scenarios, they see them as actually using these products. And if you have particular stars that you tend to want to emulate, then that also works as well. It's sort of adding these products in this glamorous situation.
And they're not hitting you over the head with buy our product.
Exactly.
Any Pittsburgh stars?
Yeah, there's a Pittsburgh star in Flashdance and in Rappin' and All the Right Moves. We had Iron City Beer, and they didn't have to pay a cent for that because what movie producers were looking for is to put the heart of Pittsburgh into the movies.
Oh, that's great. So we still have a chance, maybe. Maybe if Iron City Beer can do this, maybe you and I and Stacy and Patrice, we can all get on there too, right?
Sounds like a good idea.
Sometimes you'll see a movie and they'll have the bottle of beer or soft drink turned around, and you can sometimes still kind of make out. Is that at that point they just needed a prop and they didn't get permission, or?
Perhaps, or maybe it's just more subliminal and they're hoping that the shape of the bottle
That I'm going to look and go, that's what it really is. Okay, it worked.
They're tricky, Stace.
All right, thank you.